Hi, it's nice to see you again. It's been about 3 weeks. How has your 3 weeks been?
I'm being, I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything major come up in the last 3 weeks?
Um,
I know
you know
last
how
time we
like
were
some,
talking about your male friend.
yeah, like do you know how some change can be good
Mm-hmm.
and like bad at the same time because like you can end up going in like two different directions and
Mm-hmm.
maybe one of the directions isn't necessarily the direction you want to go into.
Yes. That's why I'm here. Try
I
and
mean,
help
I
you
was
work through
like,
that.
yeah, I know, right? But I like have dealt with change like pretty much my whole life and like I mean I'm pretty versatile,
Mm-hmm.
but when it comes to people I care about, it's a different story.
Okay. Sounds like there's a specific change on your mind right now. Do you
Oh
want to
yeah,
talk about it?
it's a major life change, major.
Okay.
Well, the guy that I'm seeing right now, we've been seeing each other for 6 months, and part of me has been kind of wondering like why it hasn't gotten more serious. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
also comfortable with how it is because it's like the less commitment there is, the more carefree you can be.
Mm-hmm.
Like not in the sense of like seeing other people, but you know what I mean. Like when you add commitment to a dating situation, sometimes it can like go badly.
Right. There's more stress.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like the guy that I'm seeing, he said he wants to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
And at first he wanted to have this conversation over the phone and I'm like, yeah, no, like if we have this conversation, we're having it like face to face
Mm-hmm.
because I could tell it was a serious conversation.
Oh, okay. But you don't know what it's about? Do you have an idea?
I mean, I kind of have somewhat of an idea. His sister told me about what it could possibly about.
Oh.
His sister told me that it's the like where are we headed conversation.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, what if he's like, in the back of my mind, what if he's like, well, I just want to be friends. Then we have to stop what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy where we are. Like, I mean, I
Right.
eventually wanted to, like, grow into something more, but I just feel like it should take more time.
Yeah. Have you previously talked to him about the
No, I'm
relationship?
pretty, like, private about my feelings.
Okay.
Like, I keep my feelings hidden pretty well.
How about him? Has he tried sharing feelings or is
I
he
mean, he
hidden
said he
his too?
likes me, and I can tell that, like, he'll, like, text me and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
he'll ask me how my day's going, and,
Oh, okay.
like, I can tell that he's really interested in something more, but I kind of feel like I'm the guy in the relationship. Like, sometimes I don't really communicate with him too much
Oh, okay.
because I'm scared, because I've been
Yeah.
in bad relationships before, and
It sounds like you said you're scared, so you're keeping it guard
yeah.
on your feelings. Is that something you want to work on, or are you content guarding your feelings?
I mean, I've been through a lot in my life,
Mm-hmm.
so that's the number one reason why I guard my feelings.
Right.
Because I just find if you guard your feelings that people can't let you down.
True. So does it benefit you in the long run to guard your feelings?
No.
No.
It just stalls, your happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, I know he's looking for something serious. I mean, he's kind of an older guy, he's like in his 30s and he's looking to like get married and stuff. And like, before I met him, I was in a really bad relationship and I started dating him probably like way too soon. Sooner than
Mm-hmm.
I should have. So I still have that anxiety, and the guy that I used to be with like used me and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
I know he's a really good guy.
Right.
And maybe I should just take a leap. Maybe I should not be scared.
Right. That's something to think about.
But what if he's like, I don't want to be with you anymore? What if he says that because of how like distant I've become?
Right.
Like
Well,
I'll just like break down. You know what I mean? I'll be really upset.
well, what are your plans? Have you thought further? Have you thought of this scenarios with each option? Like if he says he wants to be more serious versus if he wants to break up?
I mean,
What do you want?
I want to be more serious, but like I said, I'm scared.
Right.
You know, because like, is he gonna get more jealous? Like,
Yeah.
is he gonna like get up in my business more? Like, am I still gonna have my freedom? Like, I'm a really independent person.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to like hold me down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be with somebody who's like controlling and always wants to be with me. Like,
Do you think he's that type of person?
I mean, like I said, he texts me a lot, but he doesn't seem like he's like the jealous type. When we go out, he doesn't seem like he's jealous. But like, whenever you get in a relationship with somebody, I mean, they always change, you know.
Well,
Like, it can become better or it can become worse, and I have a lot of anxiety about it because, like I said, had bad relationships.
right. Well, not everyone changes. Like, do you get the sense that he's hiding parts of him? Or do you feel that he's been honest with you?
I mean, I feel like he has been honest with me.
Yes. That's good. That's a good sign.
But maybe I'm just catastrophizing. You know that term?
Yeah.
The situation, like
Thinking the worst possible.
thinking the worst possible, you know, just so that I can prepare myself for like in case that's what happens.
Mm-hmm. Well, really, the worst possible thing that could happen is he like walks up to you and shoves you down. And I doubt he'll do that.
So it can't be that bad.
Right.
So maybe I should stop.
Well, it's understandable to worry.
Cause I care about him, you know.
Right. Try to figure out a way to, have you thought of ways to try and calm the anxiety for that?
Take
Or,
anxiety medication.
well, anything else besides straight to
Um,
medication? Those can be helpful to help calm your nerves, and it might not be a bad idea right before.
I mean, you know, it's already out there, so like, fate. It's pretty much all up to fate now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I haven't really felt the way I feel about him, you know, for another guy in a very long time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, he's like awakening like these like feelings in me I thought I never had.
So, what I'm understanding is that you really like this guy. He seems like a really good guy to you, but you can't quite tell what he wants
No, I
from the
can't.
relationship. But yet you're not quite sure to what level you want it either. You just know that you're very happy where you are now.
Cause it's content. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we love hanging out with each other. We like spending time together. You know.
Mhm.
There's no drama.
That's good.
And I just know a lot of people who've gotten into relationships and like the majority of them have gone bad, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, and that happens. But there's many relationships that end very well.
I guess you just have to take a chance on love kind of thing, you know?
Mhm.
But I just don't like making myself vulnerable to people because like as soon as I make myself vulnerable to people I get hurt.
Every time?
Not every time.
Gotta keep that in mind. Remember the times that you don't get hurt when you're going into a new situation. That's what you gotta try to remember. It's understandable to have a guard up.
Like,
You gotta remember that not everyone is going to hurt you.
I know, like, my anxiety is so bad that I'm like thinking about just texting him and telling him I'm sick tomorrow so we don't have to like meet up.
Well, no, that's just
Running away.
prolonging
Yeah.
the inevitable. Eventually you guys will talk. And I'm sure if you put it off, it could become even more stressful. It's better to just get it done,
That's very true.
however it might be. Well, what do you see? You said you see him being serious. You see yourself being serious with him. Are you ready for that in your life?
I mean, I'm a senior in college. I mean, I'm a senior in college now, you know, I need to start taking life more seriously. And,
Mhm.
like, when you graduate college, you have to start being an adult, you know?
Yeah.
So the way I'm feeling right now, scared of commitment, that's something that a young person feels, you know what I mean?
That's true. And some adults feel that way too. It's not a matter of once you are capable of commitment, you're suddenly an adult. Just keep that in mind.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but I just feel like I should get to a place in my life where, you know, I'm more focused on commitment because me and my parents want grandkids, so
So you feel you are ready for some commitment.
I mean, yeah,
At least the idea of commitment is not.
maybe not even the idea, maybe like the action of commitment, you know?
Okay.
I mean, if something good comes into your life, you hold on to it.
Yes?
Because I mean, it's rare that I've met guys like this, and I feel like he's my soulmate.
Mm-hmm. So what steps are you going to take to show him that you are interested in commitment?
I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm not gonna make excuses.
That's good.
I'm gonna be really nervous though, but you know what? I gotta do this for myself. I gotta find out
Yes.
what's going on.
Gotta find out whatever the result is. And move on with that direction.
Yeah. So I think it would be healthy for me to do this,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's something I need to do.
That sounds good.
I mean, like, what do you think? Honestly, like, I just want your professional opinion. Like,
Well, I cannot tell you what to do. I can tell you, I know it's cliche, but you need to do what's best for you.
ways to achieve the goal.
Ways to achieve the goal of commitment is, I think, an excellent step is going tomorrow to talk to him and not calling him and saying you're sick and putting it off.
Because it's still gonna be there tomorrow morning, right?
Yes. And like you said, you feel that you're becoming an adult graduating from college.
You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe I should, like, look at it like it's a paper I don't want to write.
Well, if
You know,
that's what helps you.
like, I can keep putting it off and putting it off, but it's still gonna be due, so I'm gonna have to eventually do it anyway.
That is very true. If that would help you get it done.
I think that's a really good way to look at it,
There
actually.
you go. Then your paper is due tomorrow night.
Yeah. Except it's my life. So,
Details.
I know, right? But
It'll be okay. Whatever the result is.
I just, when you just been hurt so much, you just lose faith,
Yeah. Well, that's what we gotta work on getting back.
And I am. I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna show up at that restaurant with a smile on my face and come whatever may.
There you go. Sounds like a great plan.
I know, right? I mean, it's part of being an adult, you know?
Yes.
You just have to deal with your problems. I wouldn't necessarily classify it as a problem, but
Right. Need to learn not to put off stressful situations.
I mean,
Make
there's
life
good stress and
easier.
there's bad stress, you know?
Yes. But the bad stress you need to not put off. Because it's just, like you said about a paper, it's always going to be there.
Yeah. Those never go away.
No. Not even in the adult world.
It'll be fine tomorrow.
It will. So we'll be back here again in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, and hopefully...
You can tell me how that goes.
Yeah, hopefully I'll have some good news to tell you.
Yes,
I'm
hopefully
just gonna
so.
keep a positive attitude and...
There you go. And then if you need to come in any sooner, for any reason, just give my office a call and we can schedule an appointment.
Okay, sounds good.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.